Granby, Colorado loves itself some America on the 4th of July. They've got this great rodeo up there. They cap it off with a fireworks show. This year, though, the county health department is telling them that they can only have 250 people in attendance due to the pandemic. That is not going over well in Granby, Colorado. The rodeo is urging patriots and rodeo fans to tell county leaders to, quote, open the gates to more freedom-loving Americans to rodeo and salute our freedom.
Well, in Granby, we've had rodeo since 1943. This is called Flying Heels Arena. This particular place where the arena is now, my parents actually got this land granted from the BLM about a little over 50 years ago, and they built this arena. So my parents did it even before I was born, started doing rodeos, and then we just grew up through the ranks. So kind of by default, I just keep going, and my kids help too. Cowboys by nature are very patriotic and quintessential Americana. Rodeo and fireworks all in one place.
And so I've been serving as the incident commander with the Grand County COVID-19 response team. So we worked with them. Public health director felt like, we ought to start small. And so they did a rodeo last Saturday, and public health director granted the 250 based on some protective measures.
Last weekend, we had 250 people, and our stands were really quite bare. There could have been more people, even with social distancing. That's 10%, and our capacity is 2,500 of spectators. There's some more outdoor stands that aren't covered. So that one over there is our brand new one. And so I know exactly the capacity. That was 406. So we have a lot of seating.
We're fortunate in Grand County right now. Our case rates are relatively low. Our case counts are still relatively low compared to some of the other resort communities. It's just trying to keep our community safe and keep our businesses open. And we don't want to backtrack and force restaurants to close or force short-term lodging to close. So we just got to be smart about things.
And we get that. And again, I'll just reiterate, it's only 10%, which nothing in the state guidelines is as low as 10%. It is an issue of a health issue, but our final thought would be, it's outdoors. It's an American tradition. It's safe out here. We're distanced. It's personal responsibility.